That's just so stupid. I mean, I don't think I should even bother talking about the rest of the game. Do I need to? Because what does it matter because of how garbage the ending to this game was? Just complete and utter garbage. The officiating crew ruining what could have been an overtime game and ruining this game entirely. What could have been a Knicks W. Just unfortunate. And I get that you could argue that the Knicks could have played better in this game. I get all of that. But come on. That ending was complete and utter garbage. I get it's the Rockets and you got to take care of business and beat them. Beat them way easier than that. But that was just complete and utter just dog shit, honestly. Just dog shit. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you didn't watch the game and you're coming here just for a recap, before we do, by the way, leave a like on the video if you enjoy, subscribe if you guys are new. Hi, welcome back to Knicks Central, by the way. And turn on your notifications so you know when I upload or go live on the channel. But what a garbage ending to this game. So there's a desperation attempt at the end of this game by Holiday. And Brunson contests the shot probably as good as he could. Well, he contested the shot very well. And they call a foul. And the Rockets get to the free throw line. There's 0.3 seconds to go. And at the end, they just call the game afterwards. And the Knicks didn't get to use their timeout. But, yeah. What more is there to say other than that's the garbage that ended this game? And I get that you could argue. I unfortunately couldn't watch or I guess fortunately now couldn't watch the entirety of this game. I was watching the Rangers mostly, and then I tuned into this after that, watched this game, tuned in during intermission. So I caught as much as I could of this game. And I get that there could have been a better performance. After I checked the first quarter, I think Brunson only had a handful of points. I could get the argument that he needs to be better early on in the basketball game, unless he just wasn't playing. But again, I don't know. Regardless, I'm going to have to rewatch this game, even though it's going to pain me. But he got 40 minutes, so I'm assuming he did. You could argue that, and you could argue they needed to be better. They allowed too many points in the paint yet again. And even though HOU had 17 rebounds, Hart had 11. I mean, they had the rebounds. Still, 4 blocks total from this team. And they had 4 total steals. 105 doesn't seem bad, but just out of the 105 points in the paint, the Rockets had 50 of those points. 50. And the Knicks had more, but needs to be better. And I know Hartenstein's going to come back, and that will help things out, especially the Knicks' point production in general from their front court, because Jericho Sims, 4 points. You can't expect much out of Jericho Sims, so I guess you take it. But Taj Gibson's not giving you, it literally is not giving anything off of the bench. Alec Burks didn't play well enough either, only giving you 5. And he had a clutch 3 at the end there, towards the end there. He had a clutch 3, but he needs to be way better off of the bench there. Giving you, playing about 17 minutes and gives you that. That needs to change. That needs to be way better. He went 1 for 5 from downtown. Bojan Bogdanovic, he had 15 points, sure, but a minus 13, 1 for 5 from downtown as well. Brunson, I love him. He had a 27-point effort, but 2 for 6 from downtown. DiVincenzo's, even though he went 3 for 3 to start the game, after that, he went ice cold. He went ice cold after that. He only hit 2 more threes the rest of the game out of 14 attempts there. Well, I guess you have to subtract 3 from that. So he went 2 for 11 from downtown the rest of the game after hitting those early 3-pointers in the game, looking like they were about to cruise along here. And then all of a sudden, things started to shift. But I mean, Hart gave a better effort at the very least. He went 3 for 5 from downtown, but there needs to be the paint defense just yet again an issue. And then the end of the game, I mean, I don't think I need to even discuss it anymore. The end of the game was complete and utter garbage, and one of the reasons, if not, you could argue the reason they lost this game. The Knicks found their way to claw back into this one, especially when it looked like they might have been out, and again, they clawed their way back in, and this should have been in overtime. Whether the Knicks win or lose, Who knows? But at least the right call was made. I just can't stand it. I just cannot stand when officiating ruins games in every single sports league. It happens time in and time out with these teams that I watch. Just mostly my teams, it feels like. But yeah, I like... It's just annoying. It's just beyond annoying. And then the Knicks themselves, too. I mean, they didn't even draw a lot of fouls either in this game. And I only got to watch part of this. It looked like a lot of it was due to poor officiating, too, because how is it that you have Josh Hart didn't get one free throw attempt, Sims didn't get one, DiVincenzo didn't get one, Bojan Bogdanovic only got one, Achua only got one, Brunson got 8 of them, Burks got 2. How is it that they managed to only get, 12 free throw attempts the entire game, and the Rockets got 33? I don't like being the guy to complain about officiating. If you don't believe me, and if you're a hockey fan, you could go to my Rangers Central channel and see that I am one that usually is very against the whole blaming the refs thing, but this couldn't be any more blatant garbage. Couldn't be any more blatant garbage, the officiating. And again, I get the Knicks need to handle business better, and I get that. But one, the injuries, again, just killing them. And two, I mean, the officiating, it couldn't be any more obvious. Couldn't be any more obvious. And I'm just beyond aggravated. Beyond aggravated. They also turned the ball over a bit. 16 turnovers. I don't know. But just seeing the amount of points that happen in the paint yet again is just annoying. They need Hartenstein back to help them out a ton in terms of the paint defense and in terms of just getting more point production from this team as well, because they were missing those little extra points from Hartenstein. Like, if Hartenstein gives you a 10-point effort, this could be a different game. And I know it doesn't seem like a lot in the grand scheme of things, but Taj Gibson, again, is just not giving anything. And the fact that Jericho Sims has to play 30 minutes, I mean, it's just annoying. And then I could go on. I'm just annoyed. I am just annoyed about this game, mostly because of the officiating. Mostly because of that. But let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below on this game. I'm sure everyone's going to share the same opinion, that they're just annoyed about that. But I don't know. Just let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's go Knicks.